Welcome back, my tasty beer nuts, and thanks for joining me for my first official beer review. Today I will be reviewing Covered Bridge's Chai Spice Ale. It's something I got back in December at the brewery itself when I was on a Brew Donkey tour. Brew Donkey, if you're not familiar with the concept, basically they pick you up on a bus and take you to different breweries around your city. They have it here in Ottawa and down in Kingston. No, not Kingston, Waterloo. Somewhere in southern Ontario, which is not familiar to me. So that being said, this spiced ale, winter ale, based on a Northern English brown ale, with the spices included. Spices I've listed because there's so many: ginger, vanilla, cardamom, star anise, fennel, cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, and pepper. All spices you find in your typical chai tea. And also, if you're lactose intolerant, you cannot drink this beer, or you can, but you may suffer because there is lactose in it, which often will give a sweetness to a beer that would not be present otherwise. So I've poured this beer already. The head on it was really nice, dark golden color. The beer itself is not clear. I cannot see through it. It is obviously a nice dark brown color. It's showing up much darker on the screen. On the nose, you definitely smell all those spices. Excuse me. Every time I smell the different spices. Like the last time I just smelled it, I smelled the ginger. And I also smell molasses. I don't know if that's just me. I feel any dark beer, I smell molasses. I don't know if that's my nose or if that's very common, but I feel I always smell molasses. It smells lovely. Like, that's a given. I do enjoy that. So enough talking, more drinking. There's a hoppiness to it. I feel it in the back of my mouth more so, but that dissipates fairly quickly. And then it's the spices that really stick with you after that. Second sip, because I was told you're always supposed to try a beer twice, like 2 sips before you can really taste the true flavors of the beer. So let's see if that's true, if it changes at all. My cat in the background disagrees. I'm finding the spices maybe a little heavier on the second taste. I will keep going maybe a couple more times because, well, beer. It's a nice beer, but I do find that it's not something that I would drink more than one at a time. It's definitely not a sessionable beer, even in a cold winter month. I think that would be a little too overpowering for me. It might be for someone else's tastes. They love that chai flavor so much they would want to. But for me, I'll enjoy this beer for sure. I'll finish it up. But I can't see myself drinking more than one at a time. Would I have another? Yeah. Maybe paired with food. Maybe some Indian food to kind of balance that out. But then again, I'm talking out of my ass, so that may be horrible as well. So that's my thoughts on this. If you're ever in Stittsville, Ontario, stop by, see these guys. This video is not sponsored. Just a reminder, none of my videos will be unless I say so otherwise. So they just happen to be the first one in my fridge that I want to try. So thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'd really appreciate that. It makes me, aware that you want me to continue doing this. So that's all for today. I will see you in my next video. Cheers.